Alright, got these here speaker rings. Right now they are silver. Let me lay them out because we are going to spray paint these blue. Been trying to get these for a while. They are elusive to find in blue. Let me tell you, I've tried several times to get them and they never showed up. So what we're going to do is spray paint these to match the speaker knobs here, and I think it's going to look nice and match and all good. So as of before, we're still going to use our famous high temperature automotive spray paint here. So same stuff, it works great, so let's get going. Ah yes, the elusive speaker rings are done. I only did one coat this time, and I think it only needed one, really. I mean, they look pretty good across the board. Like I said, I ordered these in blue 3 times from 3 different people, and none of them showed up. They all canceled the order because they didn't have them. So, you know, plan B is just make them yourself, and I think these came out really, really good. And if I come over to the speaker ring, which always looks so plain and boring to me, I really wanted these from like pretty much the beginning since I started decking everything out. But if you slap that thing on like so, look at that. That is amazing, and I'm really gonna like that. Of course, this is gonna be quite difficult to do because you can see there's little bitty chunks of tape all around. That's gonna be quite a pain to get off because they're always hard to get started, but then usually they're one big piece and you just yank it off. But this one's, if it stays in focus, this one's all little bitty pieces, so it's gonna take some doing. Oh yeah, there it is. Yes. Finally, blue speaker rings. Really completes the door. That's nice. I do have 4 of them, obviously. I have to put them on all the other doors, and we'll take a look there as soon as I get that done. I noticed too, some of these came a little warped. You can definitely see, especially these two. But hopefully that tape on the back holds it in place, and you don't have to really worry about it if it holds. So I tried to bend them kind of back in shape, but I think the tape's going to hold them up, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright, we are styling now. All the doors are on, all went on just fine. Of course, there's this one, which we already saw. Passenger door, pretty good as well. Other doors, yes. Now that's a door. So happy how these look. The warping didn't bother it at all going on. Hopefully they stay. And now I'd say the door is pretty much complete. Although I still haven't figured out what to do about this thing, because the other ones have those blue things on the top. Of course, if you saw the video where I put that on, we had some issues. So I'm still gonna figure out what to do about that. This one has them too, of course. In the back, what I might end up doing is try to paint these the same color because they're slightly off. So I might attempt that just to see how it turns out. Of course, this is the same color as what's on the top door part, which is I always thought it was too shiny. And the blue speaker rings, using that automotive paint that I used on the exhaust tips, that's like the perfect color. It's not too shiny. It's the right tone of blue. It's over here too. And I always, again, thought this was too shiny. So I might start with this one, like pop that off and try to paint it and see what happens. And hopefully it turns out, you know, better. Because I always thought this was a little weird anyway. But it does like complete, you know, the look, I guess. So, we'll see. We will see for sure. But for now, blue speaker rings, you know, tick that as a giant success. I really like these. These are gonna look so good. And yeah, finally. After a little over a year of looking. So after months and months, success. So yeah, now the door is pretty much complete. A lot better, I think, than what it was originally. Everything I did was the blue accented rubber mats in there, the blue stripe, of course, blue speaker rings, obviously, this blue thing right here, which was all black underneath, and this as well. If you remember, I put silver plate on because it just looked it was like a two-tone black underneath that I didn't really like. So if you take away all the blue and that thing, it was all black except for this silver part right here. So now that I got the silver plate matches the silver aluminum cladding or whatever that is, along with the blue accents that matches everything else blue in the car, we are looking really, really good. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. Although I do know, I saw later that these plates do come in blue too, but I think that's too much. I think that would look ridiculous if this was blue on the side there, so that's just too much. But I like the accents of everything else, and of course in the door jamb, you get the blue thing there too. So blue, 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 everywhere blue, and it's looking really nice, and yeah, I like it a lot.